All right, welcome back. It's summer, so you know it's beach time. So owner and creative director of Kanye's collection, Kanye Taylor, is here to share a few tips when choosing the right beach bag and what you need in your beach bag because it's a whole vibe, right?
Right.
Exactly. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for
How are
having
you?
me. I'm great, thanks.
So carry us back to the top. So one day you were trying to find a bag to go to the beach. I'm sure that's how the story goes, right? And you just couldn't find something. You said, boy, I'm going to create my own.
Actually, no.
Okay. Give it a real story.
So I came about bag making just by coincidence, by accident. Store owner in Sam, where I'm originally from, didn't know me but knew my mom and asked me, hey, do you think this could make a bag? I've never thought of bag making. And I said, sure. She said, okay, I'll give you the supplies, make me a bag. So I took it. On my way home, I was there, a bag. Went home, made the bag. Took it back the following day. Everybody was like, wow, this is good. So I went to the store. It was pink. So I went to the store, picked up some fabric and started making bags.
Wow.
That was like 12 years ago.
Wow. And then the first one, just from the first creation, you knew that you had this talent within you.
Right. So I've grown over the year in terms of designs and creativity. I'm a self-taught sewer. I grew up in a home where there was a sewing machine. My mother was not a dressmaker, but she just use it as a way of making money to make cushions and things like that. And I would, every time she's off the machine, I would go on and try to do something.
Wow.
That's how I learned how to sew.
Okay. So outside of creating the bag, because now you could create the bag, do you or have you developed like an aim, an intention behind the collection?
All right, so it's basically to make things that are fashionable, durable, and affordable. So it speaks to different generations, young persons, the more mature individual. I focused mainly at first at females, and I've started incorporating some items for males to make it a wholesome collection.
Nice, I love that. All right, so we're gonna get into it because we don't have much time. So
Sure.
I see some, what you call these again?
So these are actually,
What's the correct name for it?
these are woven placemats
Okay,
that I
good.
use as an inspiration to create these pieces.
So you're saying originally it was a placemat?
Correct.
As in the one where them put on the ground and it just, okay. No, I just want to make sure.
When a placemat, you would sit and put your dining table for your dining, right?
And you created it into a whole bag?
Right.
Wow. Okay. So you just saw it and said, boy, you know, this could make a really nice bag?
Right.
Oh my God.
So at times when I go, I love going into fabric stores. I'll go and I see something and don't know what it will be, but eventually it might take me a few days or even a year or so before it comes to me and say, okay, this is it.
But true artists do that. You know, they see something and they say, boy, you know, something great can come out of this one little piece of something. This has the same story as well?
Yes, it is.
Wow. All right. How long would it take you to create something, let's say, like this one?
An hour.
1 whole hour? Okay.
As long as I'm in the mood, I have to be mentally there. As long as I'm in that frame of mind, it takes me no time. If I have an order and I'm not mentally there, it will take me a while. But as long as I'm in that frame of mind, it takes nothing.
Okay, so do you personalize the pieces? So, you know, a client calls you and says, boy, Kanye, I want something to match a particular outfit. Do you go ahead and make something that could complement it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And it matches the person's personality.
Right.
And okay, lovely. Let's talk durability. I'm looking at something that's made right here out of jeans. And it looks, you know, this kente material right here as well.
Right.
So, you know, how long would this bag last me here? And should I be carrying it around as a beach bag or can I also take it to the supermarket?
Both. It's multifunctional.
Yeah.
It is multifunctional. So in terms of durability, you know, denim is actually very durable. So it's in terms of care, regular hand washing or machine washing, having it hang dry, and it's good to go. The interior is actually made of textile, which is also very durable. So in terms of stability and durability, it's very good.
Okay, nice. Are there materials that you would prioritize for making a beach bag versus something for everyday use?
All right, so for beach, something that's water resistant because you're going with wet items. You'll be coming back with wet items.
Like
something. So there is Teflon, which is fabric on the outside and has a plastic lining on the inside.
Nice, okay.
And those are very low maintenance in terms of just wiping them with a damp mat cloth or even just washing them, hanging them to dry.
Yeah, the bag market is pretty competitive, right? We know this,
it
right?
is.
So how will your pieces stand out?
The designs, so my pieces are not something you would see other persons with in terms of my fabric selections and how I create what somebody might actually use the same fabrics that I use, but in terms of the design and what the final product looks like, we'll see Kanye's collection.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love it. So these pieces now, if I wanted to call you up and say, boy, Kanye, I need something, you know, to go out, like this blue one here. I believe it's at the front. Where's the blue clutch?
This of this?
That one there, yes. Listen, it is giving everything. I absolutely love it. Love the tone of blue. Love the contrast with that yellow. It's really, really nice. I call you and I say I want a bag. You know, how does it work? I call you or DM you. How does it work?
All right, so I can be contacted via my social media handles or my telephone number. It depends on what my work schedule is and what it is that you want within between 2 days to a week.
Wow. Okay. Are they affordable?
They are.
Give me a range. Give me a range. I don't want you to pinpoint anything, but give me a range. The most affordable one starts at?
You can get something for even $1,000.
$1,000?
Right.
And the most expensive premium bag costs?
I would say 18,000. Those are like duffels.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. I love that. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Really, really lovely. Where do you see the business going? Final question.
So I would really love for it to grow from just being me as the Kanye's collection, where I'll be able to teach persons the trade and what it is that I desire for them to be able to help to increase production and volume and actually international.
Yeah. I know I said final question, but can you think of an order that was just like a mass order that really challenged you?
Sure. I have I'm originally from Westmoreland, so I have persons still, even though I'm living in Kingston, still call me for orders. So interestingly, there was this pharmacy that I just gifted her a bag just because I wanted to. And from that, I got like 300 order bag.
300? Mercy. No, Kanye, let me tell you something. I wish you all the very best. Congratulations again. Great work. The quality of the material is absolutely amazing as well. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm not missing out anything at all. Yeah. So the social media, the handle is, and I think it should be coming up on screen as well. All right, give us a social media handle.
On Instagram, it's Kanye's_collection, or with a K. Kanye's with a K, collection with a K.
Okay, all right. So that's supposed to be simple to find you, right? And if they can't find you on social, is there a number that I can call you at?
Sure, 592-9438.
There you go. Congratulations to you again, lady. Thank you so much, Kanye, owner and creative director of Kanye's Collection, Kanye Taylor. We'll be right back, guys, with much more right here on Weekend Smile. Stay with us.